It's like it's very bright right now. Just literally just left the meditation. It's light, it's artificial light it's doing, man. But I'm gonna proceed anyway. I just felt like to come with another video. I made a video today, but I just got a download that the source is telling me to relay. And it's one that is something that I have to learn, or I've been learning, you know. And the message is that it's never done. It's never finished. The progress, the journey it's never done. That's the thing. Because it's not a destination. It's the journey. Like, this life is not the destination. It's the journey. That's the most important thing. You know, the way I look at spirituality, I actually don't know if I got this downloaded to me or I saw it from someone, but the way I see spirituality is, imagine you're driving a car, you know, and before you jump in this journey of spirituality, let's say your pineal gland is calcified, you know. So your pineal gland being calcified, let's just say, is you being in a car, but the windows are fully tinted, fully max black, you know what I mean? So you're on the road, you're in this journey, but you don't know where you're going because the tints are fully black. So you're just driving, you're just being led with whatever. You really don't know. But once you start diving into spirituality, you start raising your frequency, you start, you know, you stop consuming things that calcify your pineal gland. It's like the tints in the windows, they just start getting clearer and clearer and clearer, to a point where you finally understand where you are in this journey. And now you can drive clearly because you can see the journey now. You can see it. You know what I mean? Not to say you can see the full extent of the journey. No, you just now know the position you're in, the steps you have to take, how to move. You know what I mean? But with that being said, it's still the journey. It's still the journey. You still have to carry on. It's not now that because you see things clearly, you can just stop now. Nah, the journey's not done. The journey's not done until the source thinks that the journey's done. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people say, like, the good die young. And I truly believe it's because they've completed their journey. You know, the source, this world is temporary. This world is nothing. All these things that we have in front of us to enjoy, the little instant gratification, the temptation, all of that is nothing. All of that is in front of us for us to stay in our comfort zone and for us to stay giving our attention away to those things. You know what I mean? So we don't progress and elevate, you know what I mean, to higher realms, higher divinity, higher dimensions, you know what I mean, higher vibration. That's the true purpose, you know what I mean. I know that every soul in this universe, in this world, has a purpose. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be the biggest purpose. It doesn't have to be, you know, don't have to be the greatest of all time. No, it's collective consciousness. It's really collective consciousness. You know what I mean? When I've been in the spiritual journey, I start seeing so many angel numbers on cars. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the license plate on cars. I'll be seeing 222, 444, 333. And then I was saying to myself, it's like, this has to be from the source. This has to be the messages from the source, because it's not all of a sudden that there's so many cars in this small little area. It's literally a small little area that I'm at. It's not now that this small little area just developed so many cars with those kind of number plates. But then I say that to say, so what did this person, like, how did this person get to it? Because there's still a soul in that car, driving that car, for me to see it. And that's what the collective conscious is. You know what I mean? That person that day probably thought, like, they probably took a different route that day, and they was telling themselves, why did they have to do that? You know what I mean? Like, why am I doing this journey? But they completed it because now they was meant to drive that car for me to see that number. So even though they thought, like, I'm probably having to do something else today, something they didn't like, they completed that little task of that day, because everyone is working together. It's a collective consciousness, you know what I mean? So then I would assume that, you know, the source gave them their reward for doing that. You know what I mean? I say that to say, because sometimes in this journey, like, you really don't know what you're doing, or you don't really know what all of this means, or like where you're going with all of this. But that's the thing, you're not meant to. You're not meant to. And because you might feel like you've made some progress, you feel like you can now sit back and relax and enjoy, that's really not the point. You know what I mean? You've been given this opportunity to become something that majority of people in this world still can't even fathom or grasp this. If you're watching this video now, you're a very, very, very small amount of people in this world who are awake. You know what I mean? You're a very small percentage of people. So it's like a lot of people can't fathom it, and this is new to us. You know, in this lifetime, this is new to us. So it's like a lot of times we question it, or we don't know, but that's just the thing. We're not meant to know. We just need to keep going, and then whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen through the grace of the source, through the trust of the source, because the source is giving us a mission. We've been assigned a mission to do in this lifetime. So we go do this mission, and we put our trust in the source, always the Most High. Nothing else like should be taking your attention more than the Most High, really and truly, because that's the Most High is the only reason we're here right now. You know what I mean? The Most High done saved me. He done saved me. You know, I know I'm chosen now. I know I'm chosen, but I still question myself every day. You know, and I know that comes from the ego, that comes from the shadow. That's just something I'm still working with. But you know, I make these videos because it's like a diary for me. But if even just one person can just listen and just take one piece of information, implement it in their life, I feel like that's the source being proud of me, and that's what the source would have wanted. Like I said, we're all collective consciousness. You know, everyone plays their part in this world to uplift each other. You know what I mean? We're here to learn and experience and grow. Like, we're really meant to grow. You know, some people, we have a lot of karma from past lives, and you know, we just have to unwind that karma. That's why life has been difficult for us, you know, but we're here right now to unwind that karma. You know, if we don't unwind the karma and we stay in the same, like, we fall into the same temptation, we stay doing the same things, we don't learn our lessons that we was meant to learn in this lifetime, we're just gonna have to come back and do it all again. You know what I mean? And I don't know about you, I don't want to come back and do it again, for sure. I'll be real. Like, I've enjoyed the gratifications of you know, the popular consensus of this society. Like, ain't nothing I ain't really endeavored in to a certain degree, you know. But I know now there's way more out there. But that way more out there, that real life that I'm meant to feel and see, only comes when I give my trust, my attention, my energy to the source, and I strengthen that connection with the source. None of this, even all of this consciousness, the way I'm speaking right now, none of this comes, none of this would have come if I didn't strengthen my connection with the source daily, whenever I can. You know what I mean? And it's like every single time I give time, I take the time to really try to strengthen my connection with the source just shows me why. Like, at this point, right, I don't even know why I question. I know it comes from the shadow. I know it comes from the ego. You know what I mean? So I understand to a certain degree, but it's like the source always looks out. The source always looks out. You know, the source, my spirit team, I know I'm not alone. You know, sometimes physically I might feel alone, but I know I'm never alone. I know I won't ever be alone again. And a lot of people don't want to go on this journey because they start being lonely. But trust me, you have to go in the dark. You have to sit with yourself. You have to be by yourself, sit in that dark, because it's in the dark where you find the light. You know what I mean? If you look at the yin and yang, you see the white and the black, but you see the black is also in the white, and you see the white is also in the black. It coincides. It really coincides. You have to go in the dark, eyes closed. You know what I mean? The inner world. Everything we're projecting comes from our state of mind on the interior. You know what I mean? I heard someone say, it's like if someone spent their whole life under a bed, what knowledge, what conception of life would they have? They wouldn't have any conception of life. You know what I mean? Because they don't know nothing. They didn't develop nothing. You know what I mean? But I reckon if that same person meditated and really just watched their mind, they will probably even be able to project and manifest their dream reality. And I know that firsthand, because from where I started to where I am now, you know, I feel the shift. And I feel like it's the 14th. I think it's the 14th of January right now. It's here. Look, it's here on this video. My life is going to change. Like, I know my life is going to change for the better, for the better. You know what I mean? Because I listen to the source. I listen to the source. You know, I'm not to say I'm the best student. You know, I put my hands up sometimes, but I'm working. I'm doing it. I'm on that journey, and I want everyone that's watching this video to be on their journey. Like, I'm telling you, to be on their journey. Like, really, really figure out who you are and what you need. What your real purpose is. Not what this society has made you feel is important. What you really think your purpose is. Alright? Cool. The Conform Breaker. I'm out.